Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
So...
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto
All right.
I said, and as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, and Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you are likely...
What sort of...
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow. We simply need to know what...
Very well.
I knew I could rely. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Meet me here after you have...
Here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Miss... I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by...
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence. But I feared Harlow's retaliation.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But...
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence.
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, as a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise...
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe...
Poor Joanna and little Archie.
What do you mean?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found the note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco...
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. That said... Oh, thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Well, Otto Dibble works at Hogwarts. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
I've nothing to say about him.
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day...
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering...
I would love nothing more than to see... As for Rosie's...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
Revelio! Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find... There must be another way forward. Accio! Oh. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever.
Control you are! Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogwarts. Or perhaps I'll just go...
Imperial.
Better not be anyone there. Expulsion! Hey, what was for you? What was that?
Imperial.
I am at your call. Expulsion! Made a grave.
Go, coward.
Imperial.
You're going to regret that.
Revelio. Imperial.
I am at your call.
Cruisy. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Rodriguez Totalis. Glacier.
Expulsion!
Imperial.
You're no match for me.
Glaciers.
Expulsion!
Rodriguez Totalis. He must be here somewhere. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you.
I am all right. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find you.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quick.
I shall do my best.
It's nearby.
Understood.
Your friend
Revelio.
is not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Now, you best stand back. One never... My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders.
Revelio.
And put an
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio. Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you. It's my dear friend, Hazel.
Hazel?
She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week. Well, the last Hazel, loyal friend.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems... I know you Hogwarts students learn a... Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get...
Keep an eye...
Oh, I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is... And although I haven't been able to brush her...
I should investigate. The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder... Imperio! Descendo! Accio! Repulso! Descendo! Accio! Imperio! Petrificus Totalis! Descendo! Depulso! Confringo!
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps we plan to stop.
Descendo! Revelio! Confringo! So this is the infamous... Revelio! Petrificus Totalis! Now all that's taken care of, I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! you bring this heirloom back to Mr. Radley? Accio! Descendo! Revelio! Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff. We've been looking for
Confringo!
I know what you...
Accio!
What have you done?
Descendo!
How did that feel?
Confringo! Accio!
You're the one.
Defendo! Come on, son.
What was that?
Protego!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Accio! Descendo! Incendio!
Oh, watch the light go out of your
Accio!
eyes. Reducto!
Defender! Descendo! Accio!
Had all their teaching in school these days.
Incendio! Lumos!
You'll need to be quicker than
Revelio! Depulso! Lumos!
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens. What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the room of Look at all you've done.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known. Deke will always be here for you. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.